we have our second game of the doubleheader now. We are going to be playing against Ohio in CCL. This is the first time I believe we have streamed any CCL. Fuel is 6-2, sitting at tied for third place, and we are already right on to the hard point with Manny getting that first blood.
Already dropping Hazy, Broby, T-Swayze, and Clutch going for this. This hard point is contested. It's 1-1 right now, and it seems already that O'Davy with a really good frag, it's Fuel taking a dominant lead so far. They're holding this hard point. It seems that Ohio cannot gain an offensive.
Yeah, it just seems like Fuel is just holding this down perfectly well. This is great. I love seeing this. I mean, O'Davy with a little two-piece there, Bonk as well, getting it done. And just overall, the team just working together so well. Almost secured the whole hard point there, but now giving it up in the last few seconds.
They're all just be getting ready to rotate. Next, it's 24-9. A really good sidearm strike from T-Swayze on O'Davy. Clutch take out Manny, Broby taking out Bonk. And this is Ohio's hard point to begin a good conquering.
Yeah, and now Ohio is going to look to try to take this lead as they're sitting beautifully, finally getting some kills, but O'Davy just coming in, playing insane right now. O'Davy 5-2 to start off the map, and now we see Fuel start defending this hard point as the hill is theirs. Hazy is coming in with a hot gun on the loose, and Bonk takes him out with 30 HP left. Clutch comes in with the clutch, and now it is going to be contested, and he takes that hard point and gets a 3K. Insane there.
A nice triple kill, 30-43, but it's not going to be enough to tie. 45-32. The increasing Fuel Esports sitting pretty at that 48. Go for this next hard point. O'Davy, Sus, and Bonk getting that nice triple trade to secure this hard point. 51 and increasing to 32. It's all Fuel's defense for Ohio's attack.
I mean, if you watch that back, you can see that Fuel just rotated so quickly it wasn't even funny. Their rotation was perfectly set up just to get that extra 20 points on the hill right away. Now, they are giving it up as we speak, unfortunately, but they just did such a flawless job of rotating there. This is just, again, another great game. O'Davy coming out 9-5. Fantastic job by him. And wow, Robbie just missing all the shots and falling off the map. That is not what you want to see. I think he got a little nervous from Davy's aura there, which, I mean, hey, I don't blame him. I would be too.
Yeah, the aura was just too bright, and they just had to get away. T-Swayze drops O'Davy. Manny drops Broby. They're a Broby girl. Clutch JD dropping Sus. Manny has to fall back. They do manage to secure this hard point, 78-49. Ooh, Manny just getting the tag and does drop Swayze. O'Davy gets a nice double kill into Hazy and Clutch. Broby has to hold that high ground, tries to find a position that will be advantageous to probably weigh down some suppressing fire, but it's not working.
Yeah, I mean, this is the dojo hardpoint. This hill is honestly going to be a huge one for the side of Fuel. Bonk leaves it there for a second, and now they're going to get on the point with Broby and Clutch getting onto it. But I'm not counting Fuel out of this. I mean, look at this. They're going to come in here and have some good chance to win, but unfortunately, they cannot get it. Hazy dies off of the side of the map there, and it's still going to just tick up this time for Ohio. A nice kill there by Manny. Broby takes him down as the trophy system is doing his job very well. Need to take that out.
A nice slide shot from Broby taking out Sus to secure the remaining seconds of this hard point, bringing Ohio to 74-97. Fuel retakes it. They're in the triple digits right at that nice 100 point. Bonk, O'Davy, and Sus drop 3. They have that center point secured. Will Ohio manage to break through the defense of Fuel?
Yeah, this is a really hard point to... Excuse me, this is a really hard point to keep going, like to keep under control the whole time, but Fuel's setup for this is beautiful. There's so many different angles to look at, but when you have Manny just scoping out and going out and playing, you know, this whole field and not just sitting on the point itself, that is really when you can keep the streak going and not get them comfortable, not have them make any sort of rush. I love how Fuel plays each hard point because they play it very aggressively. O'Davy just on an absolute killing spree, 17 and 10, and then you have Manny 12 and 11 with 2 positives on the team. Bonk is 9 and 7, and Sus is 9 and 10 for the side of Fuel. Great job. Clutch also 12 and 10, and 12 and 11 is Bromby. So we're having some great games from everyone, but Fuel is now taking almost a 40-point lead as we are nearing the almost kind of like halfway point.
Ooh. Manny gets Broby with a grenade, but also gets Bonk in the process.
Yeah, just a little bloodbath going on the time here, and Fuel has not let up a single second for the past 2 hardpoints, and as I say it, the commentator's curse comes through, and there we go.
The caster curse does come through indeed, and Ohio taking this point, bringing their points slowly closer to that tie, 110 to 146. They're getting there. Can they hold this point? T-Sways gets blasted by Hazy, his own teammate. As the United States Army Manual says, once the pin is pulled, Mr. Grenade is not your friend.
Yeah, you got to get out of the way on that one for sure. And wow, just as I was saying, Fuel's pulling ahead. Ohio, the Bobcats are clawing their way back and are now even in a great position for new. And oh my goodness, this game is now swaying into the side of Fuel. A nice kill with that last clip from Manny. And O'Davy still on a crazy, just hot streak. He's on a little 2-kill streak as well as Manny. And no streaks for the side of Ohio as Fuel gets back onto the point. I was worried a little bit there.
Grenade goes out. It does find T-Sways, does take out one. O'Davy's there, gets shredded out. Broby and Clutch take out Bonk and O'Davy. Reaching through that line, they do secure the hard point. Will they be able to hold it enough to tie it up? They're very, very close to tying it.
Yeah, this is crucial. Fuel needs to stop them from getting the rest of this time because they're actually going to be a few points away if they're able to get it all. And now they can test it for a second, but not long enough. This is going to be a tie game if it stays like this. And it does at a dead even game as nobody has captured the new hard point. They fight for the hill, and it is now Manny and Sus and O'Davy all sitting on it. And now they're playing a bit more passive here, just waiting for them to come to them. And Bromby comes out and gets one, but does not the other. That is crucial, especially when you're on hill. You don't need to worry about getting multiple kills. You just need one trade. That's all you need to do.
I agree. All you need to do is really get that trade, and it brings an advantageous position for you. Hazy getting that double is solid. That frag going out, it stops them from advancing. The flash goes out. They're stunned. It's stopping Fuel's advance dead in their tracks. It's now contested, but they're just feeding into Hazy right now. But Sus does take them out, but Clutch takes out Sus. Broby takes out Bonk. They've secured this point, and now they're leading for the first time in the series.
Yeah, they are finally leading for the first time in what feels like the whole game, and they're rotating, though. Fuel is rotating completely to new, and what a flank by Bonk, just knowing someone else would be there. Great job, and this is why sometimes you give up these 10 seconds on the point so that you can gain 20, right? You know, you give them an inch and they go a foot, or however that saying goes. Oh, you give them an inch, they go a mile. Whatever. Oh, that was bad by me. I'm so sorry.
Math is math. And whatever happens, it works.
But this is just insane. Fuel had a fantastic position, but now it's getting left in the dust as the Bobcats retake this site.
But can they might not be able to hold this site for long. Fuel is starting to redirect. Bonk takes out Hazy. They're on the flank. Clutch takes out Manny. O'Davy takes out Clutch. That's a trade. 2 members of Fuel are waiting to attack on this point. They want to try and pincer from 2 angles, but Broby takes out Sus. Bonk is in a combat engagement with Broby. Broby is tagged. Manny takes out Clutch. 2 members of Fuel they're honestly just going to sacrifice that hard point, and they're going for the gamble. This is a gamble play by Fuel. 235 to 182.
Yeah, it's insane. They gave up so much at that point, and at the end there, before I understand, you can give up a few, 10 seconds, but they gave up basically that whole hard point and gave up at the end as well. And now they need to secure, they need all of this time on here. And if they do that, they can finally, be a bit comfortable. But until then, you can't let off the gas. Right now,
Nope.
Davey just setting up. And look at the map down in the top right, sorry. The Bobcats are getting ready for this crazy push. Bromby starting off his attack, but gets traded off. That's exactly what you need if you're Fuel. Clutch getting picked off, and they cannot start anything right now. This is Fuel's hard point right now, and what a kill by O'Davy. Oh my goodness, 30 and 20. So many kills. He's on a 4 streak right now.
It's a 10-point score difference right now. They're almost at the 230 point. It is tied 235, 235. This next hard point is going to decide who wins map 1. It is so close.
Yeah, this is insane. This is even crazier than the last game we
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
And Sus with a clutch kill right there. But now they're contesting that hard point. You see Ohio pull ahead by 2 points, but that is really nothing. But in a game when it's just, tooth and nail, those 2 seconds are a lot. But now they are 8 points away from being able to claim themselves as the winner in the first map.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Fuel takes map 1.
What a game.
What a game. Oh my God. We have a match. That is
Yeah.
a match. If that's how map 1's going to go, just wait and let's pray that Search and Destroy works.
Yeah, we'll hopefully see, Fuel win that S&D like they did in the first game, but oh my goodness. And that all starts really with O'Davy. He just went on so many beautiful kill streaks, but Clutch as well as Bromby did amazing for the side of the Bobcats. It was just a real back and forth.
237 to 250. That was the score difference between the Bobcats and Fuel Esports, and Fuel Esports came on top with a solid play. I will say, the play right before when the Bobcats were at 235 and they were just at 119, that gamble was dangerous, but it paid off.
Yeah, it did, and as you saw, they only got 2 more points after that. They knew if they were able to get it, they could get that win, and now we are going to be seeing Scar and the S&D. Yes.
Scar, we know how Scar kind of has played in the past. With how these two teams are playing, it's going to be either a fast-paced bloodbath or the most snail-type game you've ever seen.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a really slow gameplay, methodical come out. With the few games that we saw from Fuel in the S&D, it was very slow, very controlled. You play to my pace type of thing. Like, I have the bomb or I've planted. It's like whoever is in control, they decide it. And I think most of the teams are going to go for a slow, pace of play because they know. You saw how close that game was. One slip up, if you're too fast and you don't think about something, you're going to lose. So that is what we're going to be seeing next. Like we said, look at that.
Ohio was leading comfortably.
Yeah.
It was 235 to, I believe, like 119, 125. There was almost there was a good strong point difference, and then Fuel came back.
Yeah,
and just crawled their way.
Yeah, they got it. I mean, those 20 seconds on that hill seem like so long, but if you're able to just get in that rhythm, they got it back right away and some, and were able to take out the game.
And I guess with that, we'll have to wait and see how map 2 is going to go as we cut to a bit of a short break as the teams get ready, and we'll be back with map 2, Fuel Esports versus Ohio Bobcats.
See you then.
Close my eyes, it's not a dream. Close my eyes, it's not a dream.
And
Hello.
we are back in for some more Call of Duty. We just saw map 1 go to Fuel by just the skin of their teeth. Honestly, the skin of their teeth is too much in my opinion.
Yeah, no, the skin of by the skin of the teeth is an understatement.
Yes.
I would argue.
I definitely agree. And now we're going to be seeing some Search and Destroy on Scar, as you see some beautiful
Party
visuals
time.
there. I like Scar as a map, to be completely honest. For
It's a
Search
nice
and
map.
Destroy, it's so weird, but a plant already coming out, a 20 HP there as he heals back up, just living that bomb. And look at O'Davy
they're
just
going for it.
crawling, slowly trucking along.
He's a snake. He's a snake. Oh, Davey is a snake. He's sneaking. He's sneaking. Is he gonna peek the corner? We can see their ultimate snake, and O'Davy's snake wins.
Nicely done there by O'Davy. We've seen that time and time again as O'Davy just likes to slowly crawl up there.
Bonk's defusing. It's all down. They're waiting, and they are defused. That is a point for Fuel.
That is beautiful. That is a beautiful team win.
That was a solid play by everybody.
I mean, you can look at Manny and Sus. Those boys are fired up right there. They know that was a nice, convincing team play. That strategy must have been worked on before. Beautiful job. I mean, it all starts with O'Davy, but then right after that second blood, I believe Sus got, if I'm not mistaken. Fantastic job. Because right there, you see that come in. That's huge. That starts off, but then you also see Sus getting that second kill earlier, and it's just a huge win and an easy defuse there. Nicely done.
So I was completely wrong. I thought this was going to be like snail pace. This is not snail pace at all. This is Roadrunner.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy.
Oh.
You see the sniper coming out here from TJ Swans.
Variable zoom. Okay. That's a classic attachment to see on scopes. O'Davy gets wall banged the last possible second by Hazy. The grenades are going out. It is currently a 4v3 with Fuel at the disadvantage.
That was a huge kill from Hazy right there to just nick O'Davy last second. Manny holding onto this bomb, waiting for a good time to show up and make something happen. Will they get this bomb down? It looks like they're just kind of waiting for an opening, getting a pick. Right now they're down someone, and there is another pick for Clutch. But Manny trying to find it and just can't get it done. Tags him for a lot of HP, but it's not going to get the kill.
Yeah, but look at Sus. He's in the back line, and no one's looking.
This is a crazy flank. There's one. He gets 2.
There's 2.
He needs 3, and they have 20 seconds to put the bomb down. Someone's coming out behind him. Is he going to see that? A pistol shot comes out and does get knocked down. And unfortunately, Manny was forced to plant there. It seems like Bonk was just a little bit too... Or was it Bonk or was it Sus who came in the back?
It was Sus who was flanking on the back line, and it was in another alternate universe. Thank you, Doctor Strange. That would have been a victory.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it was a good attempt. I really liked it, especially you have a 4v2. Those are super tough. You can't just go in without a plan, and I like that plan that they drew up. It just sucks that Sus wasn't able to get behind everyone. He had a flank on himself there. But, I mean, good job. Honestly, I feel like 80% of the time we're going to see a play like that transpire in a win.
It's still a good play. It was well calculated to get that tag, but TJ Sways was able to rotate off because they were on the sniper's nest.
Yeah.
That whole time. And now with TJ Sways getting first blood, they're going for that rush plant. It is a sniper kill onto Sus. Hazy waiting. Ohio has the bomb planted. It is another A strike. Bonk gets taken out on the back line. And it's now a 2v4. Clutch gets struck out as well. It is all down to O'Davy. It is a 3 versus 1. The drop shot comes out, and that is a destruction for Fuel, and Ohio State takes the third map.
Yeah,
third round.
That's really tough, especially when you have Sus come out there and just die right off the bat, especially to that sniper, and having them keep that sniper for the second round is going to be huge for the Bobcats. But the biggest thing, too, is, like I said, Sus played so well on S&D. In my opinion, Sus really shines in Search and Destroy. And so for him to just go out right away, you've seen him usually be the last one alive. And just, taking him off the board to start, it's tough, especially for the rest of the team, right? Trying to fill in that role. Manny's going to be taking the bomb. We see this almost every single time. It's Manny or Bonk sometimes, but very scarcely. do we see Bonk with it. But we do see the typical O'Davy sniper rifle coming out. Can he make something happen here? He puts it away. We're going to see if he fires it off. I don't believe he's taken a single shot yet. I want to see him get a first blood with this. It would be huge for the side of Fuel. Bromby.
Ooh. That was close. Broby. This is very more snail's paced.
Yeah,
What's
Broby
going
honestly
on?
usually has been super high on the KD, but it's not been doing so well so far. And a sniper miss there from TJ. And now they're alerted of where it is. And O'Davy, like I talked about,
First blood.
That sniper kill. And Clutch now down to 30 HP as he runs away. O'Davy with another one. A beautiful find from our observer as well to just get onto that last second to see that clutch kill from O'Davy. He's been the star of the show, but he unfortunately goes down to Broby, who I was just saying wasn't doing too well. And Sus takes it out. It's now a 1v1, but he needs to get to the site. 8 seconds left, and he has the bomb. He's going to get it off just in time, but now he's going to be in a tough spot. They're going to know exactly where he is now. Can he defend for 40 seconds, or can he win this 1v1? We will see. This is going to be crazy. Neither players know where they are. Now, does he go for the defuse, or does he try to get this pick off? And he unfortunately gets snuck up on there. Sus loses that 1v1, crucial, and it is now in the favor of the Bobcats, 3-1.
It's going to be a tough crawlback to tie it up. What could have happened if they just looked up just a little bit, it was going for high ground play. When you're in this type of position where you're the last one, you have the bomb planted, it's a mix of whether or not you want to player hunt or go through. You either have to player hunt or just defend the bomb.
Yeah.
But player hunting while you're the last one left is a gamble.
No, for sure. I mean, it's really tough because, again, you can't really hear when people are going for that defuse. So to be able to, you have to, keep aware of that bomb. It's not similar to, like, Valorant. You can kind of hide in a corner, set up traps around that. That's not feasible to do in this. You need to keep your eye on that, and also be aware of all the 5-6 different angles that they could be coming from. So it's super tough in those 1v1s. And unfortunately, Sus got taken out there. Broby had a great game to put himself even now. And Clutch is coming in clutch with a 6-2 to start the game, as well as 2 plants. And what a kill.
The tray going off, Bonk taking out Clutch, Sway's taking out Bonk, O'Davy taking out Hazy. It's a 2 versus 3 with Fuel on the advantage by 1.
Yeah, this is exactly the spot you want to be in, right? You don't need to give anything up. Do not give this sniper any room to get a pick here.
Nope.
I'm very
O'Davy,
scared
don't
right
do
now.
it. No, don't do it. He's trying to bait him out there. Manny takes out Broby. It does distract as only Sway's left alive.
And now it's just the sniper be the rest of the team. He opts to put that away. And now O'Davy is just going to back up, and a great job there. 3-2. Bobcats still in the lead, but Fuel looked great in that game. Those trades finally went in their favor.
And it was Manny on the assist because they knew O'Davy was baiting them out. So when he turned the corner, tries to take out O'Davy, Manny's there to rotate and blast them from the back.
Yeah.
Solid.
Manny did a great job. I mean, that whole half.
I
O'Davy
was
just waited
scared
there.
here. It's like all you need is just to show you're just a part of your torso, and that's a sniper round through your thigh.
Yeah, that was scary. And as that was happening, Manny just snuck up and got 2 kills. A ton of damage that round for him as well. Just a fantastic job all around for Fuel. And now we'll see how the Bobcats are able to react to that, as Fuel now needs to plant. And it's been a bit tough. They haven't really been able to get a good plant down, or if they do, they've left themselves in usually disadvantages. And I don't know if they saw each other, but Bonk doesn't see him. O'Davy gets a nice kill on the Clutch, and there he goes. Bonk did see him.
Solid.
And was waiting for it.
And now he's got Sway's attention, so that sniper support does peek them out. So they know they're there. The sniper should be called out now.
Yes, which is great. You see that glare, you get out. Do not peek it again. There is no point.
Nope. You do. Once a sniper has figured out where you are, you do not want to peek any position where the sniper has Overwatch. It becomes so dangerous.
Yeah, there is no reason for that to happen at all. and Fuel planted the bomb at A there, and now their man advantage is really just showing right here. And Sus, a perfect job. He knows that Sniper is going to be hiding away up top somewhere where they can't get him. A sniper nest, as you will. And will this be flawless? And it looks like it almost was. Hazy avoiding that and getting Sus. And pulling out the pistol is O'Davy last second. So is Hazy. And now it's actually a 1v2. But there's 14 seconds left. They know exactly where he is. What a spray. And now it is a 1v1. But I am not worried. Manny is the last alive, and that's how I want it. A nice clutch up from Manny. He sees his team is really testing him here. A 4v1 turns to a 1v1. You do not see that often.
Because that could have gone the other way. That could have been a clutch. The only thing that could have gone was that if Manny just distracted enough, it was at 7 seconds. They just need to wait a second more, and he wouldn't have time to defuse the bomb either way.
Yeah.
So either way, that was going to be Fuel's victory, whether it was going to be if they dropped Hazy or timeout.
Which is, a good heads-up play. O'Davy bought a lot of time there. Bonk was running away, as you saw. And you see Hazy just start running onto there. Manny comes out and does the job. Manny had 420 damage that round, and he's keeping this streak going with another kill. Fantastic job from Manny. He is now 5-3.
Look at this concentration from Ohio here.
They're just one jointed group right now.
They're just going Delta team, just staying all together.
I mean, that is super unfortunate from O'Davy. Just trying to stay up top there, just jumping to get out of the line of sight. And now, nice pick there by O'Davy with 11 HP. Insanely good job there. Wow, what a close game here. And now, though, Fuel does need to defuse, but a good pick by O'Davy coming in so clutch. Give him,
wow! Double Davy coming out.
Insane. 3 kills total on that round. I wish we could see his player cam there. Great job. Some fist bumps all around from the guys. And now they've taken the lead for the first time since the opening round.
Yep, it is 4-3, Fuel leading now by 1. They've crawled up from losing to tying to a point in the lead, but still got a lot of game left to go.
Yes, there is a ton. They still need 2 more wins here. So they're going to need to, get a nice, hopefully get a nice win here on the attacking side, sorry. Get a nice win on the attacking side, and then hopefully get another win on the defensive side, or maybe even just wait for another attacking. I'm really not too sure what they like on this map.
Did O'Davy just alley-oop Sus to get over to take some shots?
It looked like it might have happened, some D-Wade LeBron action play as Clutch goes down. And another first blood going to the side of Fuel.
And with this advantage, that's Clutch taken out. TJ Sways taking up that sniper position yet again by the looks of it. I'm trying to figure out tactically what is the plan here. TJ Sways going off. Oh, it's not Sways who's on sniper. It's someone else on the high ground. It's Broby.
Yeah, they've been kind of going back and forth between the sniper rifles. We haven't seen too many shots honestly come out other than the Davy shot, and we saw the Broby shot as well before, but it's looking like Fuel we're going to see Manny meet up with someone. They pass by like strangers, but they're right there, and now he meets up with a team. Both players go to meet up with a team. It's going to be a B push, pretty late B push, and Broby gets taken out. What a clutch kill, and now it's a 4v2.
They got a plant, and they're going for a B plant. The rest of Ohio needs to now swarm Fuel's position, but no one from Fuel is dead yet.
No, not at all. We saw this last game, though.
TJ Sways takes out Davy.
O'Davy is now out, which is not what you want to see. He's been the best player in this series and in this map, period.
The flash goes out, and that's Bonk getting taken out. Sus is taken out as well. It is now a 1v1.
Again,
Manny versus Hazy.
Yeah, and it looks like he might go to defuse. No, he's going to find him, but Manny, again, the second clutch. Oh, my goodness. What a play to put the boys up 2, and now the hot seat is where Ohio sits in. Wow.
Ohio hot seat. It is 5-3. One more point for Fuel to secure map 2. Will it be possible? He alley-ooped him.
And it
totally alley-ooped him.
It wasn't even good though, because he just got damaged there, but he did get a little bit of info. you know, which I do like.
When you get a UAV off of Timu, it's just a dude.
Just helping you up. But wow, Hazy, again, coming in just clutch. Always someone from Ohio coming in and making it a close game, making me wonder if Fuel can do this. A trophy system goes down for O'Davy, a very common one we see. You know, you're going to have someone here almost at all times, and a plant immediately coming out from Ohio. We either see such a slow-paced game or such a fast-paced game, and the plant goes down, forcing Fuel's hand now with 40 seconds for them to defuse.
Whoa. The sniper bait, and he's just getting crashed.
Wow.
And O'Davy dodges 2 sniper rounds, pistol magazine, and drops them with their own pistol, making it a Wild West style. O'Davy drops Hazy. It's a 2 versus 3. The bomb is down. Sus, with a really good close point-blank strike, takes out Clutch. It's now Broby versus Sus. Broby on the high ground. It's Bonk. It's Bonk and Broby. It goes through. Oh!
But he doesn't have enough time to get it off, unfortunately. What a play by Bonk, but just too late. I mean, he knew he was just going to be sitting there. Super unfortunate. I mean, you can see it in Bonk's face. He's slightly disappointed, but honestly, that was a tough one to win.
That was a tough one-on-one.
Oh, yeah. It was crazy. I mean, wow. Also, TJ missing those sniper shots. Very uncommon you see from snipers. Sus, though, doing his job, getting his 1. Unfortunately, cannot get 2. And look at this. He's just playing the runaway game. Bonk was really hoping to get that down. You see him stand there in defeat. He was just waiting and then gets the pick through the wall.
A really good position play. It's now 4-5. This keeps Ohio on the board just for one more game. Clutch gets first blood onto Sus. Manny and Bonk, though, it's a 2-for-1 trade.
And now Fuel is winning.
3-for-1 trade. O'Davy sniping out Hazy. 3 versus 1. It is all down to Broby.
Can this be where Fuel takes the lead fully? And yes, they do. Nicely done there by Fuel as they win map 2. Fantastic job there. Honestly, a very dominant performance. And again, like we said, that is their, worst mode. But they played super well. You saw them. They played very slow and controlled. Ohio was really the only team that played super fast, and that kind of led to Fuel's win most of the time.
They played so hyper-aggressively that they believed that if they showed that aggression, the amount of that's I said in that single sentence.
But you think like they're probably thinking, okay, we're going to show some aggression. It might be reciprocated, and we want that. But Fuel played their game perfectly, which I love. I think the only way Fuel really loses these search and destroys is when they go off on their own, especially when they're playing on like a Colossus, is when they kind of start fighting for these ones and they don't play together, they don't communicate. That's when they lose. That is not what happened there. A beautiful win, and now they just need to win one of the next 3 maps. It doesn't matter if it's Exposure, Scar, or Colossus. If Fuel wins, they win the game.
And you're right. You said it perfectly. All they got to do is win one more. We are going to Exposure for Overload.
Yes.
I'm curious to see if the Bobcats will continue their hyper-aggression that they showed S&D. Because Overload, you need that hyper-aggression. You need someone to get the EMP. You need your bodyguards. And you need to make sure as you advance to try and get to that point, it's cleared.
Yep.
So you need that aggression. You need that suppression.
Yep.
Aggression, suppression, annihilation. That's going to be the play of the game.
Oh, yeah. And, there's one thing about suppression that I know, and it's just, we're getting suppressed a little bit here because we're going to be throwing it to,
sadly,
a small break before we get into map 3.
Stay tuned. And here we are. We are back. It is the third map. Game mode is Overload. Map is Exposure. Fuel leads 2-0 in the series against Ohio Bobcats. Will they be able to close it out in a 3-0 sweep? Let's find out. Already it is a bloodbath with Ohio and Fuel clashing trade after trade after trade. And currently it is Ohio with the EMP. They have to go through. Manny drops Brobery. O'Davy drops Clutch. They need to get the EMP, which they do. It is Manny with the EMP. They have to rush it. They're at the center point. He has to wait for his bodyguards. Does get flanked by Hazy. And it's an open net right to the EMP place. And it's a goal.
Nice play there by the Bobcats to get that first win. It was just, it all starts with one pick, honestly. Like, that's how quickly these games turn. And look at that. They're already going to get this second one if Fuel isn't doing something about it quick, and they can't get there in time. And that is going to be the second one for Ohio. Like you talked about, just playing super, super, super aggressive is Ohio, but Fuel also wants to play the exact same. They just haven't really got a chance. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Fuel go on a little bit of a hot streak as well once they kind of get their groove going.
They are getting their groove. Sus gets a double kill onto Clutch and Broby, but no one else from Fuel is really there. They're really spread. They need somebody to get the EMP. The rest of Fuel needs to rush up, and they need to start taking out these flanks. They need to watch these corners. Bong now has it. This is now where Manny and Sus need to start their advance. Hazy gets tagged, does manage to survive a little bit, but Manny drops them. But Broby manages to take out Manny. Sus is there in the back corner. Does get a tag out, but Broby knows he's there. Broby drops Sus. And that's Bonk left a little bit hanging out to dry. Bonk, though, drops Broby with a pistol. Hazy drops O'Davy. Bonk still has the EMP. 3 minutes left. They need to rush through. They went to try to go for B. Not going to work, so they need to go around to rush to A.
Yeah, and it's just going to be crazy. Bonk with the little pistol kill as he holds on to this EMP. Fuel holding onto it for so long. But it doesn't matter if you can't make anything happen, and they see that Bonk is going to go for it. Manny just trying to give any sort of way, and Bonk cannot get there.
Denied.
He was so close, and Sus grabs it, and
Sus
nicely
with the sink!
done. As well as keeping him alive, too. Perfectly executed. I mean, it didn't go exactly how they wanted to, right? You'd rather Bonk get that, but it's done nonetheless, and Sus stays alive. And just a great job from both sides, going a lot of back and forth. Manny getting taken out after getting a few picks, but now it looks like this is going to be another point for the side of Ohio. Just a free walk-on there, just getting the picks at the right time and being able to grab that bomb as late as you can so they don't know where you are. Like, look at that. They picked it up super late. Nobody knew that they were going to have it. Can they cut Manny off? They tried to, and he just misses just in time. Can Sus get it? Bonk on the flank. Nicely done. It looks like Fuel is going to get away if they can get just a few more inches.
Go.
And finally they do. Look at how back and forth this is being. Shutting them down, but then you can't hold off the horde for too long. Oh, Davey on a 5-kill streak. And TJ what is it?
TJ
Sways with 11 and 7. Clutch not having a great game after we saw him have a fantastic game. He's 4 and 10 right now, but does.
Did Sus just double tap Broby? Love it.
And there he goes. The team lead killer for Ohio goes down. O'Davy in the lead, and Sus is 12 and 4. Clutch with a clutch kill there. 2 back-to-back, mind you. That could have been a point for Fuel, and Manny still gets it no matter what, putting his life on the line. Fantastic job there by Manny, just coming in last second. That is what does not show up on the score sheet. Doing those little things and getting your team just over that hump, over that cross line, or over that finish line. And Hazy, oh my goodness.
Double kill. Gets denied as O'Davy drops Hazy. O'Davy gets dropped by Sways, but no one has grabbed that EMP yet. It is tied with 39 seconds left on the clock. It is getting dangerous.
It is, and I love when that EMP just sits waiting for the team to dare to pick it up. And Fuel is the one that is going to dare to dream of getting this next point. Bonk goes down. The EMP is also on the ground as O'Davy picks it up, pulls out his pistol. He does not care. He is fearless no matter what.
Clutch is coming from behind.
Yep, and he's going to know where he is at all times. You can never get away from him. But Bonk also now knows that.
Solid pincer.
It's that back and forth. It's that double-edged sword. And the time is going to run down here as the EMP sits in Bonk's hand.
And that is it. It's only going to be 30 seconds. It's going to be hot. They need to rush it now. Manny goes for it. They are suppressing. 2 members of Ohio is coming to rotate out. This is the final battle. Sways drops Manny. O'Davy drops Hazy. Broby drops O'Davy. Bonk gets dropped, and we are at halftime with 3-3.
Yeah, I love seeing that, though. I love having that EMP in the last seconds. You know you get an extra 30 seconds with it. And then now you can just recuperate with your team and get ready and be like, this is our final push. Because if we get dropped, we don't have to worry about recovering anything. Just a great job by them. Now we got a little break before that next point, but it's already going in 3-3, just like we saw game 1. Hopefully the outcome is different because we saw Fuel kind of come out flat-footed. But now they're looking a lot better. It's just so back and forth. And this map, honestly, is my favorite map to watch for Overload. And look at that flank by Bonk. Just watching that again, fantastic.
Majestic.
I mean, it made it so they could win this right here. What a good job. Fuel really earned those points that they got on the board.
A frag right off the bat. First blood, O'Davy. Manny getting Broby. They're rushing for the EMP. They secure it. It goes to O'Davy, but Manny has sus been dropped. It's only Bonk as his sole bodyguard.
Yeah, it's going to be tough when you just have one person defending you, like you're saying. And look at this EMP getting really risky there, and it is going to just be easily taken down. Bonk, nicely done, peeking at the right time, but now he's going to calm that to the other team. And Manny with another kill, and Fuel's looking really good. Look at this positioning. This is exactly what you want.
It's fully open. They got to go. They got to go.
Manny does get taken out. O'Davy gets by with the EMP, but for how much longer can he keep it alive? There he goes, down. Sus and Davey, TJ taking them out. Bonk also going down. And now a chance that I thought Fuel had is now turning into Ohio's.
Ooh, a Semtex denial. I think the Semtex was shot out of his hand. I don't, unless, can you still shoot grenades? I think that's the thing.
I'm not too sure.
Bonk. Nope. Okay, then it was probably a trophy system then. Sus is waiting. They're waiting on that solar panel, but Bonk gets 2, dropping Broby and TJ Sways. Clutch takes out Bonk. Sus takes out Clutch. No one's grabbing the EMP yet because everyone else is just swarming it. You need a nice open advantage to grab it and start gaining some ground.
And that's what Bonk does right there. He sees that his team is now spread out in good positions. And can they win these little plays? Bonk sees a player right there, but opts to not fight for it. He knows that he has this EMP, and all he cares about is getting to that site, that end goal. He needs that finish line. He needs to get it there.
Manny's on the flank.
And then it's going to be huge. He's waiting for Manny to get these, and there they come. Nicely done by Manny. Opens up a gap here, and look at these 2 security guards come in front of Bonk. Sus goes down. Manny's going to try to come back in.
He goes for it, and he
boom!
secures it.
What a play. Now, Fuel is at this advantage where they can honestly play the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds of just defense if they really want to. They should probably get one more pick, which they're going to right now.
And it's a breakaway. Go, 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 Manny. Manny, go. Manny, go. Manny, go.
And he's going to wait it out. I love it.
There you go.
You want to just narrow down that time. If you are up, there's no point of getting it if you are really confident in it. Fantastic job there. Just make that time as small as possible. You don't need to get to 8 points. You just need to win at the end of the timer. You need to be up. Great job there.
And a good trade out. Broby was waiting, but Manny gets it. Does he miss the EMP? No, he's not going to take the EMP. They're playing for this defense.
You got to leave that for your next guy, and they do it perfectly. Look at this, just playing super slow. That A is almost open, but unfortunately could not get it done there. And he's going to try to sneak on by. This EMP is slowly retreating. They might look to hit up the other site. They might look to go to B. A nice kill by Manny as he has been on a hot streak, which I did not notice. 24 and 18 alongside his partner in crime, O'Davy, 26 and 18. Everyone on Fuel is positive. Wow.
And Bonk is even.
And Sus is now getting it up 6-3. If I'm the side of Fuel, you're going to see that they are just going to start taking their foot slightly off the gas when it comes to trying to score these points. You have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. That honestly might not even be enough time to score 3.
Well, they don't even need to. The big bright side right now is Fuel has some decent insurance.
Oh, yeah, they can just sit, exactly. I don't believe that Ohio can score right now. I don't think there's enough time on the clock, and Fuel knows that, so
Unless they
don't
blitz.
care.
Unless they completely blitz, there is a possibility that Ohio can score. They just need to blitz, and then Fuel just needs to play like a recruit AI.
Yeah, well,
which is very rare.
It is impossible now, as the time is too thin for Fuel. Nicely done from the side of Fanshawe Esports Fuel. Great job. Ohio Bobcats are going to be losing this one in a close game in every match.
Oh, wait,
but
they got the
matter.
EMP.
Oh, no. What's going to happen?
Ohio's got the EMP. They're going for it. He gets pincered out. Hazy drops O'Davy. Bonk drops too, but double Manny just comes through and denies it.
Yeah, and look, he's not going to go anywhere with his EMP. He's going to run and just hide it in the corner and just chill.
Just get in the bus and drive home. That's all you got to do.
Yep, and that is, like we said, there was no chance the Bobcats could have came back from winning that. Manny sprays out some gunfire there to show his sign of happiness. What a game from Fuel. Look at that. Bong shaking his head. He's like, wow, we played so much better that second game. And Sus goes, oh,
and this
yeah,
was the harder game of the two.
Yeah.
This is supposedly the harder game of the two.
Yeah, I mean, but they knew what what level they were going into, and they get that win. And yeah,
they are happy. Yay!
Yippee! Nicely done there. I mean, you can see it. They are relieved. Look at this. Close games all around. But Fuel just narrowly winning all of them. Great job.
It worked out. They played well. They won their gunfights. And everything in the end worked out into a victory for Fuel Esports CoD. A very impressive showing. And Ohio played very well, too. We can't just leave them out.
Oh,
they played very
fantastic.
Very well, being a top 20 team in the league.
Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, so a fun fact for, I believe, CCL, actually.
Yes, tell.
So there is 16 teams in CCL. There's two brackets to it, like two sides of this bracket. And then what happened was they took the top 4 teams on each of them and merged them into one, and then the bottom 4 on each side into one. So now we are playing in the winners kind of pool right now.
Like the winners bracket.
Yeah, basically the winners bracket, but for the beginning, which I love to see. I mean, the guys are getting excited there. So technically, these are the top 8 teams in CCL. These are the top 8 teams in Canada, is basically what I'm trying to say. And Fuel right now is tied for 3rd with Conestoga.
So
wow.
Oh, so Fuel Esports is tied for 3rd in Conestoga, the top 8 teams in North America.
Yep.
And with that being said, the next couple of games is going to be a heyday, and we can actually see, at least on the standings, like where everything is kind of going as we head over to the standings real quick.
Yeah, and
it's crazy it's just crazy to really think how intense the next series of matches are going to be.
Yes, I mean, like I said, they just switched over, so now you're going to see some crazy competitive games. Unfortunately, we do not stream this league. We stream NACE. So we won't really be able to see any of these teams anymore. I know, it's sad. It's very sad. That's why I was excited, because we won't see them. We'll always see the NACE teams no matter what. They need to play in person and whatnot. But here we can look at the standings. Nicely done. 7-2 for Fanshawe. They are in 3rd right now. Now, the reason why I said they were tied with Conestoga is because, they're a few games behind. Conestoga's 2 games behind, and Conestoga beat Fanshawe already. So the 2 losses they have are Northwood and Conestoga. So Fuel has not played actually a lot of these teams. They've played Ohio, they played Akron, I believe. They played Conestoga, but then they haven't, and they played Northwood, but they haven't played St. Clair, they haven't played Bucky, and they haven't played PW, I don't believe. So there's a lot of teams they haven't played because of switching over to the new bracket.
Well, then, do you know what I think we should do?
What is it?
I think we should see and get a player to talk about this and get a nice interview.
I 100% agree.
All right. Well, we'll be right back. Stay tuned. We'll get a quick interview with one of the CoD players. Stay tuned. Hello, we are back. We got the one with the rank, the one with the flanks. It's Sus. How you feeling? It was a doubleheader. You lost one, but you won one. Overall, well done.
Yeah, pretty mixed feelings.
Mm.
Losing the first one sucks, but it's a bit fluky there, especially the first map. But proud of the boys. We battled back, let it go, and 3-0'd second map.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great job. 3-0ing is very impressive, especially with how close that hard point was. If you guys, lost the SND or the overload, I was kind of scared because that hard point was so close. I mean, it was back and forth. Now, run me through what was going through your head in those last few moments of the first hard point against Ohio when you guys were down. I think it was 235 to 215 you guys had, and then you just battled back consistently, took over the hills, and took out the rest of the time to win. Just run me through that. I mean, look at this gap.
Yeah, it looked a little slim, but I always believed we could do it.
You did.
Honestly, I was I'm struggling this map. I'm gonna pop takeover. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go on a little streak here.
Yep.
But I was it's been a couple weeks since I've done anything crazy on the map, so I had to pick it up.
And then boom.
But the boys played well. It felt good.
Yeah.
Good. And then after that, I don't think they were stopping us.
No. After you win that first map, especially that close, I knew something was in the air. You guys were playing well.
Yeah, it felt good. Man.
So with that victory against Ohio in this CL League, how will this prepare you guys for your next set of matches?
For the CCL, we got 2 left. I think we got St. Clair and Buckeye CoD, but they're important.
St. Clair.
St. Clair's good, but that Buckeye match is gonna be big. I think it impacts a seed or whatever. So
Yeah.
must-win game there, basically.
Yeah, definitely. And I got a question about this. I mean, we saw a spot right here where it was just you and Manny left on this SND, and then you went for this crazy flank here. It didn't work, but I love seeing it. How close were you to getting this win? How were you feeling right here? You think you had it?
I was feeling pretty good after bringing it to 2v2 with the beast Manny. I knew it was
Oh, yeah.
possible. But unfortunately, I didn't think there was going to be a guy behind me. So
Yeah.
He got a free kill on me. Good play by him, but
Yeah. I mean, the
sucked.
flank on a flank. Now, my last question before we end it. Manny was kind of putting a lot of 1v1s at the end, especially it was a 4v1, and then it went down to a 1v1. When it's a 1v1, out of anyone in the whole league, I'm taking Manny over anyone. I want Iguodala. I want Manny.
Yeah,
Are you the same?
Yeah, he's winning that.
Oh, yeah.
He's winning that every time, I believe.
But, yeah, I just think you did great. Also, in the first game that we had on that hard point, you were the one, at the beginning, you kind of started off a little slow, and then you just picked it up. That S&D was a
total
big
snowball.
Yeah, a big thanks to you winning that. I mean, you guys did great to
map?
win that. On the very first game that you guys had on
Against
the very
West
first
Virginia.
Yeah, against West Virginia.
The hard point?
Yeah, the hard point. You started off a little slow, and then you started just cruising.
Yeah, there was some big issues. One
Yeah.
of the main ones was my teammates couldn't hear me, but I didn't even realize that. But so that kind of stunk. But I mean, no excuses. We still
Yeah.
had other maps to win. And
Yeah, I mean, you guys still got the search and destroy, and I mean, you did very well in that S&D as well to put it 1-1. Unfortunately, you couldn't get the next two, but still, 1-1 for the day, and winning in CCL is huge, especially against a team like Ohio.
Yeah, feels
And
good.
with that, thank you so much for joining us. Before we end off, we're going to take a quick look at our schedule because we got a lot more. Tomorrow night will be Rocket League, so you'll be seeing me casting some Rocket League tomorrow night. Friday, we got some Overwatch. Next Wednesday, we got some more Call of Duty, as well as some more Rocket League on Thursday. Overwatch Friday, potentially some League of Legends on Saturday. Sometimes it flips, sometimes it changes. But to make sure to keep an update on everything that we do here at Fuel Esports, make sure to follow us on all of our socials at FanshotFuel. Join the Discord at fsu.ca/Discord. And with that, any closing remarks?
No, thank you so much for watching. Do you have anything to say, Sus, before we go?
Shout out Manny. Guy's a beast. Guy's a dog.
Shout out.
Shout out.
We'll see you next time. I've been Elson.
I've been Dragon.
Sus.
Oh,
Have a great night, everybody.